Hey, what's up everybody, the Crap Gamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know it, also the king of all gaming-related media, and you knew that as well, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. It really means the world to me that you guys check out and like, or even dislike, man. It's all the same to me. I love the whole interaction, whether you like it or dislike it. I like just being compelling. You know, if I can polarize people and get 300 likes and 250 dislikes, I feel like I've done a good job with that day's video. And this video is about this DICE developer who has come out and basically has kind of thrown the Xbox One under the bus. It's this guy named Alan Kurtz, and he went on this rant on Twitter about the Xbox One, about how it was less powerful and that's why it's losing the console war, which absolutely makes no sense because the most powerful console has never won a console war. This would probably be the first one where that happens. The most powerful console has always lost the console war because gamers at the end of the day before this retarded generation didn't really care about the power. It was all about what the games were, what the functions were, and things like that. And not only does he go on and kind of trash the Xbox One and talk about why it's not as good, he talks about how it's inferior and about how DX12 isn't going to help and all this kind of shit. He goes on to keep on calling it the X-Bone and just basically poking fun at it. And when people start talking to him on Twitter like, hey man, that's kind of like, you know, a derogatory thing for an Xbox One to be called, he goes on this rant and just keeps on going at it. Like, I do not understand. You know, you have a professional here who is supposed to be a professional. He's working for a company and he has a Twitter. I mean, that we live in a day and age where when you post stuff on, say, Twitter or social media, it's there for everybody to kind of read it. And he's a professional, you know, he's a developer. He works for DICE, who is owned by EA, who has a big time partnership with Microsoft right now, you know. And when you have these kind of people just kind of throwing these other companies under the bus, it makes you look bad. It makes everybody look bad. It's just really kind of unfortunate that this is a situation that's still going on from a pretty big name developer who works for, like I said, a big company. I'm not understanding the idea behind this, and this is part of the problem that Microsoft is going to face, mostly because, you know, social media is so prevalent for everybody to use. It's easy to use. You know, obviously, you know, I'm going to have the link to this article that basically covers all this in the description, and you guys can check it out. But it's like, you know, everybody's going to chime in on this. You're going to have the, you know, this is the stuff that keeps the fanboy wars going, because you have the PS4 fanboys who are just going to just drive this home and act like because this one guy says this, that it's the gospel. They would rather believe this one developer who nobody's ever heard of before, as opposed to people who work for Microsoft or somebody like Brad Wardell who has you know, experience with DirectX 12 and is under a bunch of NDAs and things like that. So it's like people will pick and choose on either side what to believe depending on if it's pro or con, and it just fuels more bullshit console wars, you know, and it's kind of sickening at the end of the day. But I mean, it is what it is. But I think Microsoft, you know, since they do have a relationship with EA, could probably work out something to stop this kind of stuff. I mean, like, remember The Witcher 3, right? It comes out, you got a developer who, by the way, was a former Sony developer saying these same types of things. You know what I mean? And that's when you have you know, Microsoft has these partnerships with these people. These people should have their employees under tighter control. You know, you can't just have people who you're in a partnership with talking shit about your partner. That doesn't make sense to me. It's completely asinine. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Check out the article. It's in the description. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Rack that shit up. Crap Gamer out.